Oh my gosh, you guys, I have to tell you this story. In the high stake world of the corporate diversity, one woman deception has left the two biggest company reeling. This is the story of Barbara Furlow-Smiles, the former diversity program manager for Facebook and Nike, who orchestrated a multi-million dollar fraud that shook the business world. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Okay, so let's just jump in. Today, we're diving into the unbelievable case of Barbara Furlow-Smiles, a high-ranking diversity executive who exploited her trust and exploited the position at both of Facebook and Nike to steal over $5 million. Stick around and find out how she did it and what it means to corporate hiring practices. But before we do, a quick announcement. Material shown in this video falls under the Fair Use Doctrine, also known as Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, which permits use of copywritten material. I am providing commentary on an event that I personally found fascinating and want to explore. I ask you, please do not contact the companies, people involved, or their family members to bully or harass them. It is just a story, but I do hope that you enjoy. Barbara Smile began her career, her journey at Facebook in 2017, taking the role of lead strategist. She was the global head of employee resource group and diversity engagement for 4 whole years. She had significant control over the company's diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives. But behind the scenes, Furlow-Smiles was running an elaborate scheme. Using her position, she linked the company's credit cards to PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App accounts, directing payments to her friends, her family, and associates for services that they never provided. And here's the kicker. That wasn't bad enough. Here's the kicker. After she pays them these so-called vendor kickbacks, they actually kickback money to her, often in cash. Where do you do that at? The scam was so intricate. Furlow-Smiles created fake invoices and expense reports, claiming expenses for events and services that never took place. She even involved a network of individuals from former interns and nannies to funnel the money back to her. Guys, in total, she stole over $4 million from Facebook. But it did not stop there. I wish I was joking about this part, but unfortunately, after her termination from Facebook in 2021, Furlow-Smiles landed a job at Nike as a senior director of diversity, equity, and inclusion. And she continued the fraudulent activity. She stole over like $120,000. Her downfall came in December 2023 when she pled guilty to the charges of wire fraud. The U.S. Attorney Office detailed her crime, describing how she wrapped cash in her t-shirt and mailed it to herself, and even paid for expenses like preschool tuition with the stolen funds. And of course, she took a vacation. But for me, the biggest question could be for this case is negligent hiring. Did Facebook and Nike fail to do their due diligence to conduct a proper background check? Especially Nike. Did they call her previous employer for a reference check? With something that big, $4 million stolen from Facebook, I would think that would be something that they would disclose. Yes, when you call it for an employment reference check, HR typically keeps it very short and keep it moving. However, with like a workplace violence or something as big as a multi-million dollar fraud, it is something that they should disclose, especially for the position that she was going for. So looking at the gap of her employment, I doubt there was any contact because she may have made it seem like she's the one that's leaving Facebook, her current employer, Plus, the documents did state that she had no previous criminal history, so that's a tough one. I mean, while we may never know all the details of their hiring processes, this case highlights the critical need to go through vetting a candidate, especially those in position of significant financial control. It is a must. Furlow-Smiley, she was sentenced to 5 years and 3 months in prison, and she was ordered to pay restitution to both of the companies. Her actions serve as a stark reminder of the potential consequences of trusting a deception, of trust and deception in the corporate world. Yeah, watch that. So, anyways, what do you think? Was this a case of negligent hire, or was she just an individual that was simply just too clever to be caught? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more intriguing stories from the corporate world.
I didn't think you'd be a baller. Whoa, you better take that back. You better take that back, okay? But you didn't like the fact that I could back that.